There's a kiss that makes a woman stay obsessed with you for weeks, even months. It's not on the mouth, it's not on the neck, and it's definitely not where you're thinking right now. It's on the palm of her hand. And before you think that's weird, I need you to understand something very important. There's a deep neurological reason behind this. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you 3 touches, 3 strategic kisses that directly activate the female unconscious, that part of the mind she doesn't control, but that completely controls her emotional decisions. If you understand this, the way you connect with women changes forever. Most men fail miserably when they try to create a deep emotional connection. They bet on expensive dinners, gifts, intense speeches, and rushed declarations. And yeah, in the moment, it might even work. She smiles, she feels special. But days later, everything cools off. You know why? Because all of that only talks to her conscious side. And the conscious mind is fragile, fleeting, and easily replaceable. What really creates a bond is what hits the subconscious. That's where emotional memories are formed. What I'm going to teach you here isn't manipulation. It's applied psychology. It's you learning the silent language that the female brain understands perfectly. Now, pay close attention, because the first touch completely tears down the emotional defenses she's kept up forever. The first touch is on the palm of the hand, the true portal to vulnerability. Every woman lives protected by an emotional fortress. From a very young age, she learns to be suspicious, to test, and not to give in too quickly. She builds invisible walls made of emotional distance, irony, and subtle games. But there is a point where all that vigilance drops instantly. The palm of her hand. Almost nobody pays attention to this part of the body in an intimate way. And that's exactly what makes it so powerful. The palm of the hand has thousands of sensory receptors and is among the most sensitive areas of the human body. More sensitive than many places considered erogenous zones. Kissing her palm isn't a direct sexual gesture. It's a gesture of reverence. And the female brain recognizes this as genuine devotion. When you kiss her palm, you flip the script. Most men touch expecting to get something in return. Pleasure, validation, sex. In this moment, you are offering, without asking for anything. The silent message is powerful. You're saying she is precious, that she deserves care, that she's not just another conquest. The right way to do this is simple, but it requires presence. Choose a quiet moment. Hold her hand naturally, slowly turn it to expose the palm, look her in the eyes for a few seconds, and kiss it calmly. No rush. Stay there for a few seconds. Her brain was expecting something common. You delivered something rare. Days later, when she's alone, she's going to look at her own hand and feel a longing she can't quite explain. That is deep emotional memory being created. The second touch is the most powerful of all. It's the kiss behind the ear, the ultimate sensory hack. This region is extremely sensitive and has a direct connection to the limbic system, which is responsible for emotions and the formation of memories. The most important detail is that this area almost never receives conscious, intimate attention. When you touch her there with intention, her brain short-circuits. There's no previous reference to compare that sensation to. It's pure stimulus, direct, without a rational filter. Choose a moment when she's relaxed and close to you. Gently move her hair aside, approach slowly, and kiss behind her ear calmly, keeping your lips there for a few seconds. What happens in her body is automatic. A shiver runs down her spine, her breathing changes, and her body reacts before her mind can even figure out what's going on. It's an intense release of dopamine and oxytocin. The conscious mind tries to rationalize it but fails. And when something generates intense pleasure without a logical explanation, the brain creates a deep bond with the source. You. The unconscious registers that you accessed a part of her that no one else reaches. This creates a feeling of real intimacy, of being seen completely, and that is highly addictive. After so much intensity, there is a third touch that balances everything out: the kiss on the forehead. This gesture is simple, but extremely powerful when used at the right time. After sparking vulnerability and emotional excitement, she needs to feel safety and lightness. The forehead kiss communicates protection without possession, affection without demands, and love without pressure. Do this right after an intimate moment. Hold her face with both hands, look her in the eyes, and kiss her forehead firmly and slowly. She'll close her eyes, relax, and feel peace. In that instant, you become unforgettable. These 3 touches aren't cheap tricks. They are psychological tools that create deep memories in the female unconscious. The palm of the hand generates trust, the kiss behind the ear creates a visceral connection, and the forehead brings emotional security. Together, they build something rare: a man who understands the language of the female heart. Now, tell me in the comments which of these touches you're going to use first. And subscribe to the channel, because in the next video, I'm going to reveal even deeper techniques that create long-term emotional bonds. When you understand her mind, you don't need to compete. You become unforgettable.